So a MOWAA is a food for thought. It's wonderful. So in your partner soon who's all power can here I must before I didn't react. MOWAA. Here now a video clip of Bagon. Kenny cake in Bagon. Imagine Bonnie. So here now we need to now where it we day have any dog. It's worth seeing. Any yanagwa logo. No country has it yet on earth, and many foreign governments are involved. Yeah, so I will want to see what I can do if it can get the blessing of the Oba of Benin. So near theater, having any okay, ni magba okoto because of our big yonari. Almost all of them now they will go back. I may not be alive then, but here what I will go. Here what I. So a MOWAA is a food for thought. Ima upa can go ni ote do power like Governor Lao Lania. Even I was one of those who was saying where who sure can have right now. Then they are although in Mayo, I only met him once at Protea Hotel. We had give a talk on human trafficking. So you can be a business owner. Police ni mo gbere so guy police mobile ona mo si gbode re ni na wo na yo si gbo a na o ko mi na sorry sir. That's the only time I met him. But me and do actually think is so. Or maybe carrying a runner. MOWAA na guy, ono na guy, ono na guy. No, I'm not a politician. We know so boy ni ka. Ke wo bani aya mai. Enoru ayoba ke ayoba ya. Obun sewo. MOWAA will live in Benin's memory. The things ni ayawa. It's wonderful. So, any. Egbe, mi kwe igi oyagwa. Ina kakabozi because Eboma Viore 1 and 2. Yeah, Viore Amaviore say they will go back. Ramagwayo niawe na wena. Niaye ni so blind for dima. So
my Edo people, you just heard from one of the most respected high priest in Benin Kingdom, High Priest Ebohon, and is a man that is revered not just in Edo State alone, but around the world. High Priest Ebohon, and is a man that have love for artifacts. This is a man that when you go to his street, right from his street down to his gate, down to his compound, and every single room in his house is filled with various type of artwork. His house is a museum of its own. Amazing work are in there. And he's a man who have traveled far and wide. Is it America? Where do you want to measure? He's a man that have traveled far and wide, and is a man that have love for artifact. And you can hear him speak about MOWAA, giving a first-hand information about MOWAA, because he was invited to come and look at MOWAA. He was invited to come and just take a stroll around it and just see MOWAA. And he is the one telling you that MOWAA is a food for thought, and MOWAA is wonderful. It's wonderful. And in this particular interview, what really struck my mind is when he said that the Benin kingdom should please Yalehwe, as in forgive him, because not just forgive him, just like you want to forgive him, because he has done great thing for the Benin kingdom. That's what he said. He said he was invited, and when he met Obaseki, and they begin to expose to him some of the things that Obaseki has done for the state, he was like, we never knew you did this. We never knew. And he is saying, please, you people should forgive Obaseki, because he has done great thing for Edo State. And he also said that MOWAA museum, we showcase Edo State. That MOWAA museum is something to look at for. So that's why I always say that no matter what the controversies that has happened, there is a bigger picture that we need to look into. And that is the same thing that the revered high priest also spoke about. There is a bigger thing. And that bigger thing is worth forgiving Obaseki for. See, Obaseki does not just need to be forgiven. Obaseki deserves forgiveness. He deserves it. He has earned it. Sincerely, Obaseki has earned forgiveness. It's something that he deserves. He deserves it because he have tried so well for Edo people. He have tried so well for Edo people. Because it's not easy for someone to be able to pull off such kind of project. It's not easy to be able to convince people like the German government, like the France government, the US government, and you are able to convince them to invest in a museum such as that. And not just to invest in it, you want to build the museum in your own country, in your own state. It's not easy to pull off. And we are talking about a museum that is worth over 60 billion. What is even 60 billion? So it's not easy to pull off. So Obaseki is somebody that Edo people should be proud of. Obaseki is somebody that Edo people should project for bigger opportunity, for bigger position. Because it's not easy for somebody to pull off such kind of project. You just have to be genius to do that, to convince foreign investors as the German government, the British government, the US government, the France government to invest, and also bring that investment to your state and mount it in your state. It's not easy to pull off, man. So that's why Obaseki deserves respect. What he's getting from the people of Edo State it's not what he should be getting. He should be getting more respect. Forget whatever he has done. Yeah, he has messed up big time. But there is a place, because without sin, there is no forgiveness. Okay, if he has done something wrong, it is our time we forgive him. Obaseki is somebody that Edo people should be proud of. Should be proud of. Because I think we have few people in Edo State that can pull off the kind of thing that Obaseki pulled off in Edo State. Imagine also the Radissi Bla Hotel. Do you know the people that are also members of that board of Radissi Bla Hotel, to be able to pull the Radissi Bla Hotel is in US, is in Senegal, is in Germany, also in Berlin, is in Germany, is in various parts of the world. and is able to pull them off and say, okay, come and plant something like this in Edo State, is something is something to be proud of. Obaseki is something that Edo people should be proud of. We will hold him like an egg and project him for bigger opportunity, because he's somebody that can pull off bigger opportunity. Is somebody that can pull off bigger opportunity. To pull off a museum is not something that, like the news that I'm hearing, that the Edo State government donated over 10 billion naira to the museum. Yes, when you look at museums all around the world, even in Germany, in US, museums all around the world, they are not profitable organization. Not profitable organization. People only make donations. That is the same way German government make donation, US, UK, France government make donation, and also other corporate bodies make donation into it and see it that it came to life. So also the Edo State government make donations into it also, because it will be impossible for them to mark it in Edo State without Edo State government making donation to it. These are not profitable organization. You don't get, like when Arise TV interviewed Philip Iheanacho, he said it also, that it is a non-profitable organization. What they will be looking for is for people to make donations in order to keep it running. To keep it running, people need to be making donations. And I believe with how massive that place is and the things that are inside, the museum will be able to run itself with the sales that will be there, with the events that will be done. It will be able to run itself. So these are not profitable organizations. So don't expect maybe they'll tell you Edo State government is the owner of, anybody who believe that Edo State government will be the owner of MOWAA Museum. That person is just dreaming. It's not possible. Edo State government made a donation, just like other government from other countries make donations into it. That was the same way. And it is that donation and other maybe compressions or discussions that they had that made them to say they want to build it in Edo State. We should be proud that such kind of investment came into Edo State, because the beauty that is going to bring to that area, the exposure that is going to bring, the opportunities that is going to create, the traffic that is going to draw to Edo State is something that we should be proud of. And the training that is going to give to the Edo people is something to be proud of. Just like the High Priest Ebohon said, that this is a food for thought, that before taking actions, we must, MOWAA is something we must sit down and think about, not just take actions. Not just take any kind of drastic action. It's a food for thought. It's something to think about. It's wonderful. The AI and everything he saw in there wowed him. And that is why he's coming out to say, let's forgive Obaseki, because he saw what Obaseki did in Edo State. And he said, Obaseki have done massive thing in the state, and it deserves to be forgiven. It deserves to be forgiven. So I want to use this media to also plead with people that may be concerned. Obaseki deserves forgiveness. Let's sheathe our swords and forgive him. Let MOWAA be open. Let the Radissi Blau Hotel be built in Edo State. It's going to bring a lot of traffic. It's going to bring a lot of opportunity. It's going to bring a lot of exposure to Edo State. A lot of traffic into Edo State. So there are bigger pictures to this, not just what we are seeing now. Not just it's like the Edo State government, they just want as in the bodies that are also involved in all of this to just pronounce them the MOWAA belong to Edo State. It's not possible. This is a non-profitable organization. People make donations. People came together and they built it. And we should be grateful enough that it was built in Edo State, because it could have been built in any other part of the world. So we should be happy that being recited in Edo alone is something that we should be proud of. And if Edo State government invested over 20 billion naira to it to see that it was brought to Edo State, it is worth it. Because this is a project that is going to live the test of time. So what we should be thinking about is how we can see it as how it can be run, how we can sustain it, maintenance culture. That is what we should be thinking about. So not just